The good news. I had a handful of non-scale victories this week. Hey everybody, my name is Amanda. If you're new here, this is Carnivorous Me. This is documenting my journey going from morbidly obese to whatever healthy weight looks like for me. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so we can reach more people with this. I got this harebrained idea to do rolling 48-hour fasts. That means you fast for 48 hours, eat a meal, fast for another 48 hours, and keep alternating. No, I did not do a lot of research into this. Yes, I just jumped 2 feet in. I did this because I felt like my weight was starting to stall. Yes, some people are going to be triggered and say 3 months of not losing weight is a stall. However, in my eyes, a few weeks of not losing weight, even half a pound, I see that as a stall. I have a lot of weight to lose still. I think if I was closer to my ideal weight, whatever the heck that's going to be, having a longer period of not losing weight's normal. But I still have like 100 pounds to go. So yeah, anyways, I got this harebrained idea and I did it last week. It was interesting to say the least. So I started my first 48-hour fast on Monday. I normally, at this point in time, don't think about food much at all, except taking it out of the freezer and then cooking it later that day. Let me tell you what, I thought about food non-stop during the fasting. I don't know why. Like, I literally thought about it all the time, and that's normally not like me. Scott told me he thought it was, I couldn't have, what did you say?
Because you couldn't have it, you wanted it more.
Yeah. I wanted what I couldn't have. That's what it is. And maybe wholeheartedly that's all it was. But I wasn't thinking about junk food or crap food. I was like dreaming about butter on a ribeye. It was... The dogs started looking tasty at one point. I did not eat any of them. But the day went on thinking about food. I mean, I had a little hunger pain in my stomach, but my brain was telling me it wanted to eat nonstop. Made it to Tuesday, same thing, still wanted to eat. I had a ribeye that evening, and then I tried to start another before I move on. I had the ribeye, and I never really understood why you're supposed to refeed slowly, because heck, it's, 48 hours. It's because it sends you to the bathroom if you do not be gentle on your stomach when you're eating. So I learned that lesson, sort of.
Not really.
No, I didn't.
Just repeat it.
I did it the second time too. Anywho, then I started to do a second 48-hour fast. That would be Wednesday. But then Wednesday night came and I really was ready to eat a dog leg. So I decided to eat a steak instead. Then I started the actual second 48-hour fast on Thursday. I made it another 48 hours. Same thing. Thinking about food nonstop. It was actually driving me insane. I did the LMNT Electrolyte mix. I always do the raw form, except I broke down and had the raspberry element. It does have stevia in it. I actually felt fine, surprisingly, after having it. I didn't have any sugar cravings. I had 2 or 3 element a day, something like that. It did not help. I tried increasing my salt. It did not help with the food cravings by any way, shape, or form. That's okay. Ended that fast by going out to dinner. We are at birthday dinner. I brought Carnivore Crisps because I got some cheese dip stuff, but it came with bread, which I'm gonna give away. But I'm gonna eat with my chicken crisp Carnivore Crisps. So I had my Carnivore Crisps with my cheese sauce. Then I had a ribeye for dinner. This was not being gentle on my stomach. Almost did not make it home. Learned my lesson for the second time. You do not eat an entire meal after you've been fasting for more than 24 hours. I won't do that again. I don't think. Probably I will. I'll forget this lesson, sadly. Sunday came and I noticed not only was I having issues with obsessing about food, but also I had some skin issues start to happen. The more I thought about it, I talked to my brother and I realized rolling 48-hour fasts are very physically hard and stressors on the body. Well, I have 3 autoimmune issues and I'm still overweight. So what I did was not very smart. I put my body under a lot of stress and it caused I'm hoping temporary, autoimmune flare-up for me. I noticed my rosation's a little bit worse. I had some other skin stuff happen and didn't feel very good. That being said, I've decided it's not for me. What I will incorporate is 1 or 2, maybe 3, but probably 1 or 2 max 48-hour fasts a month. I already do 24-hour fasts because I do OMAD a lot of times, sometimes like twice a day. It just varies. I'm gonna go back to that for sure. Another reason I decided fasts are not going to be a great idea for me is we've been doing racquetball and I found the racquetball is excellent stress relief for me. I can't do racquetball while fasting. I tried it. Not very smart. Also, I want to keep weightlifting. Same thing. You should not be doing heavy weightlifting when you're doing fasting. I would rather have the physical activity, even if it does slow my weight progress down compared to what fasting can do. I'd rather have the mental health over the shortened time frame of weight loss. I know there's tons of fasting books out there, but I think for us that are really overweight, specifically with autoimmune issues, I don't know how beneficial it is if our bodies are already under stress and inflamed from everything that's going on, adding more cortisol and other inflammation to the body from doing it. The main reason I did the fasting was to induce the autophagy, but I'm coming to realize I have overall 200 pounds to lose from the start. I'm halfway there now. I'm gonna have extra skin. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way you can go from 360 pounds, or at least I can't, down to 140, 150 and not have extra skin. I have resolved myself. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if I eventually have to have the skin cut off. It is what it is. I made my choices and got myself where I was at. So I'm kind of resolved about that and not stressing so much about the fasting anymore. The good news. I had a handful of non-scale victories this week. I went to the store before we went and had dinner because I don't really have any nice clothes that fit, minus a few tops. And we went to Lane Bryant. We are getting ready to go have birthday dinner for my sister-in-law, but I'm wearing these way too big things. So we're gonna stop by the store and get me a pair of jeans because I have nothing other than athletic stretchy pants to wear right now. Okay guys, I'm getting a pair of jeans. Look. 16s. Size 16 jeans. They fit. The last pair I bought were size 26s. I went and got size 18, size 16. I'm like, oh, the 18s probably, And I went in there and decided, heck, I'm just going to put the 16s on. They fit. I probably could have fit in 14s, but they would have been more snug than I wanted them. But they fit. Another non-scale victory. This shirt, if you guys haven't seen the short with it, I cried when I put it on. Look at this. Before I had no looseness, now there's looseness. Putting on these clothes, even from a few months ago, that I'm now noticing fit looser, that it feels great. And this morning I weighed myself. I weigh 255 pounds now. I am only 5.1 pounds from being under 250. I am so excited. I will cry probably. I haven't seen under 250 in a really long time. But 255, guys. Woo woo! So excited. Thank you guys for all your support and encouragement, and as I always say, for helping and supporting other people in the community. It means so much. This is not just about me, it is about us. A few announcements. We are doing a meetup this Saturday, the 18th of March at 10 a.m. We'll be doing it at Lake Padden. We are only walking If you want to join, you just go to the carnivorousme.com website. There is a Meet Up tab, and you can sign up for it just so I know you're coming. We don't leave without you. I would appreciate that. Also, Scott and I are thinking in the future of doing things like renting pavilions and stuff at parks and doing our own meetup with food, grilling, things like that. What do you guys think? What are your opinions? If you're in the area or local, would you want to come? Or would you prefer just going to a restaurant? We got our logo winner. If you haven't seen it, you can go to the community tab. I have it there. Sarah did an amazing job with her idea. We will be working with a graphic artist to kind of revamp and simplify it a little bit, as well as adding the Carnivorous Me in there. I'm really excited to get that done, and hopefully the next few weeks, Scott's going to be taking care of that for us. And the best announcement, starting this week, this Sunday, Scott and I are going to start doing live Q&As. I realized there's so many questions, I'm having a very hard time getting to even a fraction of them. That way, I can pull out some questions, but if you guys have urgent things you want to ask and don't want to chance that I don't get to it, come to the Q&As Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific. I will be excited to see you guys there, and I'll put it on the community board as well. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Sit your butt down. Oh. Are you recording us? Mm-hmm. It's so curious.
It is.
Let's do it.
Move it, do it.
Okay. Guys, you're so good at this. The 4 weeks prior to, 4 weeks ago,